morning, Laura. Oh, how are you, Laura, this morning? Are you ready for a nice stretch? The light adjusts that. So, I don't know, let me have a look. I don't know if things are coming up or not. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm so glad you feel good. Okay, I will do it again, I promise. I'm trying to figure out whether to put the big light on or not because it's quite bright, but I don't know if it's affected the video. Anyway, I will do it again. I promise I'll do it again sooner this time, for sure. I'm so happy I'm just so happy you enjoyed it. It's like a lamp. I've got a lamp, but I'm just gonna have a look. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get the big light on because without the big light it keeps adjusting. Right, okay, so let's get started, guys. So today we're gonna do a really nice release class. So we're gonna release the body, a really nice morning stretch, getting everything awake in your body and ready to go for the rest of the day. Okay, so just relax your body, get into a nice sort of chilled feel, and let's make a start. So I'm just going to start nice and easy with some breathing and things, a little bit of shoulder stretch. Right.
Your training begins in 4, 3.
Okay, just relax shoulders back and breathe. Oh, brilliant, Gary. Hold that breath, relax your shoulders, and then exhale. Brilliant. That is a serious yin yang set of exercises to Tabata to yoga. I love it. Relax your shoulders and then exhale.
Halfway there.
So as you breathe in, try and really fill your lungs up. Inhale. Really fill those lungs to the maximum. Hands to prayer. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. Lovely. And again, breathe in. Now hold your hands at the top. Now just give me a little small lateral bend. This is a little bend. There. Good. And then change the side.
Get ready.
Come centre. Now roll your shoulders back. Drop your head forward. Okay, so what's up, Al?
4.
Bring your shoulders back. Lace your fingers together. Now push your hands away and just drop your head down and just feel a nice stretch moving down the back of your neck because our necks get quite tight when we're in bed, depending on how we sleep. So it's a nice way to stretch. Just really pull those arms up. Now take a really deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your body forward and let your arms come as far away from your body as you can. So keep allowing them to pull away. And again, we're still getting warm here.
Halfway there.
So don't worry if you can't come too far away from your body. Just really allow your arms to go as far as possible. You can keep a nice soft knee as well. What are you doing, you, eh?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now release those arms and then slowly just roll up through your spine. Super slow though, super slow. So moving through each section, and just open up that spine and releasing it.
Get ready.
Perfect. Now just relax. Take a deep breath in for me.
3,
Sweetheart. Hands at the top. Now relax your shoulders. And you're just going to push your hands forward and open your upper back. So imagine someone's pulling on your fingertips and round the top of your back as much as you can. So really opening the upper back through the scapula, through the shoulder blades. And then rise. And try and pull your arms slightly behind your ears, just a little bit.
halfway there.
Keep taking deep breaths, everyone. Keep taking nice deep breaths. Now exhale. Roll your shoulders. And again, just take to the back. Push your hands down. Drop your head.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Now just release your arms. And then if you're on a mat, just come more to the front of your mat, okay? So you want to have more mat behind than you do in front. Good. Now just take a deep breath in.
Get
And really fill those lungs up, guys. Hold them for just a second. Then relax your shoulders down. Exhale, bring your hands through the center.
3, 2,
Now let's roll down. Roll down. Drop your head. And then curve through your spine. Now once you get down, if you can't get your hands down to the floor with a straight leg, just bend your knees a little bit until you can get your hands down, okay? Now, once you're there, I just want you to slowly step back with the right, and the left.
halfway there.
Now, slowly guys, just pushing the heels down to the floor, getting into a really nice downward dog position. So you want to think about pushing the palms through the floor. Next, you push your chest forward, so you really drive your chest through the center. Then you want to think about pushing your hips high to the sky. And then next, you're going to think about pushing down through your heels. So really stretching through the back of the body. A really nice release for the whole back of the body this is. So it really does just release everything. Now just hold it strong here. And take nice deep breaths.
Get ready.
Al. Come here, sweet. What's up?
4, 3, 2,
Now slowly start to walk your feet. Walk your feet, alternating the heel lift. Al. That's it. So really nice big heel pushes. Really driving them down.
halfway there.
And just keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. Keep pushing into the position. Now relax and drop your knees down to the floor and then just sit back. That's it. Lengthen your arms out in front, let your body fall down.
Get ready.
Now come onto all fours, guys.
2,
Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, look down towards your belly button and try and really push up into that spine. So it's all about trying to get a nice big semicircle through the spine. Then relax, and again we're just going to push up through the spine, tilt your tailbone under, look down towards your belly button, and then slowly relax it to its natural position. And again, push up nice and big through the spine. Take deep breaths, so keep in control of your breathing, and release. Lovely, once more, breathe in, really pushing up through that spine,
4,
as strong as you can,
2,
release. Now sit back into those hips once more. So just allow yourself to get as low as you can to the floor, releasing that back, releasing the shoulders.
get ready.
Okay, when you're ready guys, just push hips forward. And again, just bring your knees neutral under your hips.
3,
Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to just push back slightly. You're then going to move forward and you're just going to bend through your elbows and then little rise. Now, if you don't want to come all the way up, feel free to keep your elbows bent at this point, okay? Make sure you squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. Now lift those hips back up, sit back. So take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, you want to bend through your elbows, rise, squeezing your bum, pushing your hips down. See, this always feels really nice on my lower abs. I always think it's a really nice lower ab stretch. We rise, moving through the spine, and lift. Good. Lovely. Once more, take it back.
4, 3, 2,
We rise, we lower, we lift. Shoulders back, don't sink in through those shoulders. Good, now lift your hips, sit back.
get ready.
Good, now rising through guys, onto all fours once more. So keeping your hips lifted,
2,
inhale. Now as you exhale, just walk your hands forward, taking your head down to the floor, keeping your hips high.
halfway there. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Good, now walk it back. Okay, we're going to take the arms through the gap, but first we're going to do a little cat curl. Now our spine is feeling more released. You should be able to get a little bit more roundness in the spine. So just take a nice deep breath.
Get ready.
Tuck your tailbone under and try and round that spine to the absolute maximum. You should feel like you should have released it off a little at this point, so you should be able to get a little bit more extension.
3, 2,
Now relax it down and take one hand through the gap and dropping your shoulder down to the floor and just releasing onto it.
halfway there.
And change sides, guys. Change sides. Drop your shoulder down. Now come to the centre. Okay, we're going to learn our stomachs for the next exercise. If you are pregnant and don't lie on your stomach, you come to a kneeling position or a seated position, okay? Now, if you are pregnant, what I want you to do, instead of what we're going to do, you're going to take it behind, you're going to push your arms away and you're going to lean forward, okay? So that's your option for people who are pregnant or don't want to lie on the front. Now, if you do want to lie on your front, come down with me. Now, you're going to take one arm out to the side so you've got a nice right angle. So look at your arm, it should be a nice right angle. Now take your other arm next to your body. Now you're going to push down the same arm as the leg you're pushing with. You're going to lift and take that leg over the top. Now take it as far as you can and then stop when you feel you're at your maximum. You should feel a really nice stretch through the chest. It's quite an intense stretch, so try and keep breathing. Now really slowly start to bring yourself out of it, just slowly. Oh, and bring your arm, give your shoulder a little wiggle. So this is a really nice stretch to do on a morning because the way we sleep does affect our chest and makes it quite tight. Now get your other arm, take it at a nice 90-degree angle. So next to your body, your shoulder should be in line with your elbow and then your elbow up to your wrist. Now, using the same arm as the leg, the opposite arm and leg, you're just going to lift and push your leg over until you're stretching into that chest. Now, if you can't get your leg all the way over, don't worry, you can stay high. Just get as far as you can until you feel a stretch in that chest. So, you stay where you are. I'm just going to show you from the front. So your arms in a 90-degree angle like this, and then you are over the top. Now breathe through it, breathe through it. Now super slowly, come out of this position. Oh, bring your arm down, give your shoulder a little wiggle. Now, make your way up to a seated position.
Get ready.
Good. Okay, now bring the flats of your feet together. So that's it. So let your knees drop out to the side.
3, 2,
Pull your shoulders back. Now, this might be quite tight because we haven't done a lot on the hips just yet. We're moving into the hips now. And just drop those elbows down. So your hips will probably feel still quite tight, but we're going to move into them and release them off in the next section, okay? So your upper body should be feeling looser, should be feeling a little bit more relaxed. But we're going to do a little bit more on your spine and a little bit more on your hips now. So we're trying to do a full body release this morning, but during the night, the things that hold tension is often our neck and shoulders. So in the morning, I do like to do neck and shoulder stretch because that's where we seem to hold tension through the night. Just breathe, breathe. Drop those knees down as far as you can. Use your elbows a little bit just to push into it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good, and release. Okay, come around. Whew. Okay, so all I want you to do is get into a seated position and then bend your knees, feet down. Now you're going to hold the top of your shins and we're just going to rock back to the top of our spine and then back to our seated position. So we're just going to do a little back massage now, just massaging from the bottom to the top of the spine. So with control, you want to push back and roll and then come back to seated. So try and control it with your core. That's it, good. And just feel the back massage all the way from bottom to top, and just enjoy that release. Okay, now come down onto your back. So just relax onto your back. Oh, bring your knees in, give them a big squeeze. And a little rock from side to side.
Get ready.
Now we're just going to take the knees side to side. So push your knees up to tabletop. Arms out. Now you want to pin your shoulder blades down, and then we're just going to slowly take our knees and just let them hover above the floor, and then you're going to change. So take to the side and just let them hover. Good. And change. Let them hover. And change. Side to side, nice and smoothly, nice and smoothly. That's it. Now, hook your knees in, so take your arms underneath and squeeze your knees in. So give them a really nice squeeze. A little rock from side to side. That's it. Really squeeze them in.
Get ready.
Good. Okay, next, I just want you to keep hold of one of your legs. Now lengthen your other leg up to the sky. And you're just going to slowly lower it to the floor. Take it down as far as you can. Now, if you can get all the way to the floor, it's great. Now with your other leg, just lengthen and just walk your hand up to the calf if you can. If you can't get to the calf, don't worry. And then just pull that leg as close as you can. Now with your leg that's gone to the floor, you want to think about trying to push that knee down, so try not to get a huge gap between the floor, like it shouldn't be right up here like this. Now the top leg, just cross it a little until you feel a stretch in that glute. So a nice big stretch in the glute. Breathe. Now bring your leg over to the side, just let it fall out. And just hold it there for a few seconds to the side, just letting it fall out. Breathe and bring that leg in. Now you're going to switch legs, so you're going to take hold of your other leg and you're going to lengthen the leg that was just up out to the side. So just lengthen that one down. Again, try not to have a huge gap between the knee and the floor. So just let it down. Good. Now lengthen that leg and just lift and pull it in. So just breathe into it. Getting a really nice release through the hamstring. Now push it across a little bit. So you should feel a nice stretch through your glute here, moving up to the hip.
Halfway there.
Good. Now open out to the side and just let your leg fall out as far as it can go. And keep breathing through it, so don't stop breathing. Nice deep breaths. It really helps you release your body when you take deep breaths in and out. Now slowly bring it in and place it down.
4, 3,
Okay, so next exercise we're going to do, we're going to go up and over the top, which is one of my favourite shoulder and back releases. But if you don't want to go up and over, your option instead is to sit up and you're going to drop forward like this. Okay, so you're going to do a seated forward bend. This is your option. And just get your body, get your chest as close to your thighs as you can, okay? So that's your option here. People who are pregnant, that's probably the best option for you as well.
4,
Now, if you want to come with me, just bend your knees and you're just going to roll up, lift your legs, and then slowly push in onto your upper back. So you shouldn't have too much pressure on your neck and head here. It should be on the top part of your back. And because it's early morning workout, your back might still be quite stiff. So don't worry if your feet can't touch down. Like my feet aren't touching down today because my neck's quite tight. So if that's the same for you, it's absolutely fine. Just relax into as much as you can and just breathe and enjoy the release on the neck. Now slowly guys, you're going to roll from the top to the bottom of your spine, back into the mat. Now just lengthen your body, let your body completely relax and release.
Get ready. 4, 3,
Now just bend your knees up and then you're just going to let your knees drop out to the side and bring the flats of the feet together. And then just put your hands onto your thighs, just give them a little press, not a big push though, you're not putting pressure on them, just allowing your hands to give you a hand. Push it down and open a little bit. And just breathe and release, breathe and release. So keep on taking nice deep breaths, it really will help. Relax, see you later. Relax and release your body. So the breathing's half the battle. With yoga, if we take nice deep breaths in, we get a better release throughout the body. So that breathing is going to allow our muscles to relax. It's going to oxygenate our blood much better. So it's really good to take nice deep breaths in and out. Now bring those knees together and in your own time, come up to a seated position. Good, now bringing your legs around and just get into a seated position with your legs out flat in front, so legs out straight. And we're going to do another lower back release and then we're going to start to come to our knees and our feet again. So I want you to bring one foot to the inner thigh and then just let the knee drop out to the side as much as you can.
3, 2,
Now the same arm as bent leg, he's going to rise up and you're going to reach across the body all the way down as low as you can. So again, this is moving into our back here, so you should feel a nice lateral stretch moving all the way down the side and into the back. And just breathe through it, breathe through it.
halfway there.
Keep taking those nice deep breaths. Stay focused.
4, 3,
And roll.
2,
Oh, now lengthen. And just give those legs a little wiggle. Breathe. Drop forward.
get
And then
ready.
slowly roll up through that spine. Now you're going to take the other foot to the inner thigh. Keep yourself nice and upright, shoulders back.
4,
Good.
3, 2,
Now same arm as bent leg, rise up. And then we go across the body, reaching down towards the foot. So if you can't get to the foot, it's no problem, just reach in that direction. And then try and let your body just fall forward. You should feel a really nice stretch moving laterally down the body into the hip and the lower back.
halfway there.
Keep taking nice deep breaths. Now roll up through that spine,
1,
lengthen your legs, give them a little jiggle, and then when you're ready, come around to your knees. So come around to your knees. Okay, now we're going to move into our hip flexors and hamstrings. So bringing yourself onto your knees and relax into it.
ready.
Keep your chest up. Now bringing one leg forward and just get into your your hip flexor stretch position, and then lift yourself up.
4, 3,
Now all you want to do is take a deep breath in. Now sink forward into your hip flexor. That's it. So feeling a beautiful stretch running through the front of your body. So it should be all down the front of your body here. Just really stretch into it. Now rise up, look to the sky. Keep breathing and releasing. Again, hamstrings and hip flexors, lengthen and just drop down. Hamstrings and hip flexors do get tight in the night. So when we sleep, we repair, our body does a lot of good stuff for us. But one thing that does happen is our muscles do seize up a little bit. We tend to get really tight in certain areas. So if you're sleeping like the fetus position, your hip flexors become really short and tight. So stretching them on a morning is a really good idea, especially if you sleep on your side with your knees
4,
up.
3, 2,
And release. Now stay in this position and just let your body drop forward and just really sink into that hip flexor as much as you can. Just sinking forward, keep on breathing, try and get a nice deep stretch in that hip flexor, lengthening it as much as you can. Deep breath in. Keep on breathing through.
3,
Now, you're just going to take that knee out to the side. So drop your knee out and then let it fall as far as it can go. Now we're moving a little bit. We're continuing the hip flexor stretch, but we're also moving into a hip opener here. So just allow that hip to lengthen and drop out as far as it can go. And breathe. Now slowly, guys, bring it in. And then lengthen. Again, this time, let your toes lift up to the sky. And just feel a nice length through your hamstring. Again, it's not easy because hamstrings get quite tight. Hamstrings get tight very easily, actually. They're one of the things that shorten quite easy. So like if you run or you cycle, those two things shorten your hamstrings a lot. So it's an easy thing to shorten.
3,
And release. Now bring that leg around, and then you're going to change legs. Bring your other leg forward and just get comfortable first in the hip flexor position. So just getting comfortable with that leg forward, a nice diagonal line through your hip flexor, and breathe and release into it. We're going to go again, what we just did, and really try and release this hip flexor off.
4,
Now when you're ready guys, take a breath in,
1.
sink your body forward. So really pushing forward into your hip flexor here, as much as you possibly can. Take those arms nice and high. Now lengthen the leg, push your toes down.
Halfway there.
Breathe. Push your toes down guys, forward. Push your toes down forward.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now just stay in that hip flexor stretch. Stay in that hip flexor stretch, sinking it forward. Take a nice deep breath. Now we're just going to drop that knee out to the side. So take a deep breath in. Pushing into that hip flexor here.
3,
Now let the knee fall out to the side. You can see I've come to onto the side of my foot there. So just letting your knee drop right out until you come to the side of your foot. Now slowly bring it in guys, and then lengthen, but this time let your toes rise.
halfway there.
And just breathe through it. We're almost there guys, we're almost there. Keep on breathing. Now push that foot down, turn your body, now come into a wide leg stance and then just let your body fall to finish. So to let that body hang, release that lower back.
Your workout is complete.
Okay everybody,
Done.
so nice and slowly, just start to walk your feet under your hips, take your time with it. Relax your body forward. Taking a nice deep breath in, I want you to slowly push into your lower back. So push into your lower back first, and then slowly curving through each section of your spine, make your way up to a standing position. Oh, make sure your head's the very last thing to come up. Oh, that's so nice. You should just feel completely released all around. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale deeply, hands up to prayer at the top. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. Great work, guys. That was fantastic. I really hope you feel as relaxed and released as I do. That's the aim of the game. Oh, well done. Oh, lovely. Honestly, just what I needed as well, because my neck and shoulders are so tight in my back. So that was a really nice way to start the day. I hope you feel really nice, relaxed, fresh, ready to start the day with a nice chilled vibe. Oh, no worries, Jeanette. I'm glad you got yourself in though. I'm glad you got yourself in. Brilliant. Perfect. So, guys, I will be back at 10:45. Oh, yes, Laura. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to set you up for a nice day this morning. So that's exactly was my aim. So you got it. Amazing, amazing. I'll be back at 10:45 with a conditioning workout focusing on squats. Lots of different types of squats. There's a million ways we can squat, so we're going to. So if you want to have a little relax now and then come back at 10:45, or if you've got work to do and then come back, 10:45 we're going to be having squat. So get yourself there for that. But guys, well done this morning. Absolutely brilliant work, and have a really nice, lovely day. Oh yeah, absolutely. Gardening's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard. Gardening's the hardest thing ever. Guys, have the best day. Mwah. Bye.